ongoing quest here at GameSpot to sort of delve into the issue of our video games art. Next up is a simulation demo that really sort of hits on the art imitates life genre, and Maxwell's here to show it to us. Maxwell, what part of life, what slice of our world are we going to be simulating today in an effort to sort of further the art of video games?
I think this really captures like the misery, the limbo state that we all worry about and
Many
experience
people encounter in their
our
everyday
day-to-day lives.
Yeah.
The grind, just the endless toil,
It's a real,
frustration.
That's a reality
loss.
for many people.
This game touches on a lot of those themes.
I mean,
and
when I was
this game is called
Bus and Cable Car Simulator, and it says, "Can you rise to the challenge of transporting tourists and carrying commuters in the city by the bay?"
awesome.
And I think I'm ready.
I mean, that's where we are.
We are in the city.
So
by the bay.
we're gonna have like a unique point of view here.
Yeah, because I do ride the 38 bus line to work every day.
So you've been training for
takes
this
about a
game
half
for over a year.
This
now.
is real. This is a culmination of like everything that's come so far. Is like prepared me for this moment.
Let's
Let's jump in and see what. So we made it to the bus depot. I can only afford the diesel bus right now. I can't afford the bendy diesel bus.
You're a rookie.
Which I know. I'm just starting
No
out.
streetcar Italy for you.
so you got to work your way up to school bus
I know,
driver.
you got it. There's a progression. There's a real in-depth, like a reason to keep playing because you want to get school bus. You want to get whatever Nova is. You want to get Cable Car Italy.
And you do that by picking a bus route here?
You pick a bus route, and I picked one because I'm like in this area, and I think it starts up here, so hopefully we can get to it. I played this game a little bit yesterday. I'm going to hit do.
Yeah, go ahead and do instead of
Do it.
leave.
I'm going to do. So,
Who's it?
Dr. Death here, the bus route supervisor, has assigned me my route.
Okay.
I'm going to bob my way out of here.
Now, these are those controversial on-foot sections that they
Yes.
added, and fans of the series
It's
were
got-
really
it's still
not
got-
super psyched about
It
it.
has the random head bob. I'm not touching the mouse right now. However, in this game, you can go into the options and turn the head bob off.
That's nice.
I'd also
It's
like to point
disorienting.
out this Powerade machine, which I guess they took
You
a
mean
picture.
the Ow
Rad, and just sort of pasted over some of the letters, whatever.
Okay.
So we're gonna head out here. Oh yeah, so the bus route.
Go to a bus.
I'm getting like an indicator over here. This didn't happen before. I really want to get in this bus, but I really want to show you guys this fueling station that I encountered yesterday.
Okay.
This place is pretty rad. I noticed something was afoot when I saw the Confederate flag
What?
hanging in the distance, and then I
Nice.
noticed the mural of the Confederate soldier also painted on the wall.
What?
And then we got a Dukes of Hazzard truck. And
Oh, it's like a whole
sexy
Robert E. Lee
Dukes
thing.
of Hazzard.
Oh,
pinup.
with the whole arm bra.
Thank you, game.
thing.
Thank you.
Hey, you know.
I
that's-
think I take
that's a
offense
slice
to
of
that.
realism.
I'm not entirely sure. Okay, come on, game. You can also go
That's
back
not
here.
where you get into a
and
bus.
you can click to open this.
Oh.
Oh, check. You can mess with the bits.
Is everything cool back
You
there?
can mess with your
Looks
bus
good.
bits, I guess. I
Look at
can't
that
really do
engine.
anything because it's just a flat picture.
Close it.
So I'm gonna go over
It's
here.
not bus
Hopefully,
mechanic.
I can get into this bus.
Yeah, go
Get
in.
the,
Flip
get
right
in
in
the
there.
Get in the bus.
You're not
Flip
quite.
into that bus.
Hop into the bus.
What if you go? Yeah, go off to the right there. Go into that building.
Get
No,
in.
stop that.
Get in the bus.
It's not clearly not working.
Hop. Let me look at my controls.
It's not like you're.
I can walk around. I can cash register. I can reset position. Okay. Not getting in
What
this
if you
bus.
go
Yeah.
around? Go somewhere else.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're supposed to go in the bus right now. That is
It
not.
looks like
true.
you're not even quite on the dot.
Maybe it's like the wrong time. Maybe if I'll go pick a different bus route, and maybe we'll go and find a different bus.
Can't
I
even
can
get
also
into the
show you
bus.
my truck.
All
Because
right.
this game really should just be called Pickup Truck Simulator, because as far as I know, the pickup truck is the only vehicle you can drive in this game.
So basically, despite your
Yes, I do want to.
no, don't end. Oh, all right.
There
Choose
must
a
be
different
something
one.
about times that we're just not getting.
Just choose a different bus route and then drive to where that bus pickup
okay,
is.
let me find.
How about that?
Okay, here's one that's a little further away.
Fisherman's
in the
Wharf.
Fisherman's Wharf.
There we go.
New.
We'll get a bread bowl while you're there.
So while I was driving around and like looking at the world of San Francisco through the eyes of Bus and Cable Car Simulator, it's sort of like a condensed version of San Francisco.
So this is not what San Francisco actually
It's not
looks
going
like.
to be like a one-to-one represent. I really just want to
can't
get in the bus. Why can't you get in this?
Maxwell, we've already tried this.
Okay, I'm gonna go find my truck. I parked it over here. There it is. I crashed it into this toll booth earlier.
A van.
A van.
You crashed into a van.
I did also crash it into a van. I then clipped through the floor and then landed on another version of this world.
Not a
and
problem.
And the van or my truck then righted its. Okay, hold on.
I can't believe you left the wipers on when you got out of your truck.
Okay, now the truck
That's
is
just
on.
irresponsible.
I have to disengage the parking brake. I have to gear up.
Did you even engage the parking brake?
Shut up. Maybe. You always have to disengage the Come on, truck.
I mean, I like how your truck is equipped with a coffee cup
I have to
over
use
there.
The arrow keys to move. Oh yeah, I have a coffee cup and a mysterious jug of fluid. Okay.
That's for the long haul. So you don't have to make any pit stops.
Yeah,
come on, truck.
Because you can first drink the water and then dispose of the water.
Exactly.
Ugh. This game.
Can you drive this truck, please?
No, I can't drive this truck.
Can you
throw
it in reverse? You're like driving directly into something.
So this is my go-to thing. So we're just gonna exit and we're just gonna do it again because the truck gets stuck. I'm not joking. Like if you like crash the truck, it'll right itself and it'll look like you can drive it again, but it gets stuck and you can't move it.
Okay. So here we are booting it up again.
You'll get to see the awesome title screen.
What you might get to play as.
Some very interesting. We'll say art.
All right, now let's say you get to the point where you are in the bus.
In the bus.
And you're driving it and you're driving a route. Let's extrapolate here because I'm interested. I mean,
there are on the paper there are options for like city fair routes. Perhaps you plug in your own routes. It says $2 for an adult. That is accurate.
Clearly
I have paid $2 before.
There are a lot of these games. Some of you may have become familiar with Street Sweeper. Street Cleaning Simulator last year. When we discovered that. There's a lot of these simulator games, so what's the appeal, I ask to you?
I don't understand. I mean, you look at something like Flight Simulator or like a Formula F1 driving simulator or something like that. I can understand the appeal because it's like, you know, flying planes is awesome. I want to fly a plane. Being in a plane is fun. Driving a Formula, this is your starting apartment, by the way, which is pretty rad.
That is the best apartment I've ever seen.
Literally the game. Oh no, I clicked on the.
That
door.
Apartment's like $1,700.
The game does justify it, where it's like you don't have to pay for this apartment, but golly gee willikers, nobody would ever actually want to live here.
I wouldn't. It's horrible. You sleep on your couch.
You do sleep on. You can
All
also
four walls
you
are
can go
cement.
to sleep to recover time. But yeah, I was gonna say so like, I can understand the appeal of like formula racing cars, planes and stuff, because that's all fun.
Something that's kind of a thrill.
Yeah, the thrill to do. But like who? If you want to be like a bus car driver, like you can do that pretty easily, I would imagine. You just take some classes and.
Not if you don't live in San Francisco. I mean, you know, you can't drive to San Francisco.
I imagine like owning a personal plane or a Formula One car would be pretty difficult, and you'd have to like work at it for a long time. But like, I mean, I have all the. I appreciate my bus drivers. They bring me to work every day and take me home, and it's soul crushing work, and like, but.
It's soul-crushing work. That's harsh, man.
It is. Well, I'm just being. It must be. You get those people that get on the bus and like the bus will stop, but it's not at a bus stop. It's just because there's like red lights and things because we're in a city and that's what cities have. And everybody will freak out and they're like, "We gotta get off the bus. It's a bus stop." And they'll start banging on the door. "Back door, please. Back door. We're at a bus stop. I gotta get off the bus."
So maybe this. I mean. So far, the only other person we've seen is the dispatcher, and maybe this is like a passenger-free experience where you don't have to deal with the dregs of humanity.
I mean, I'm not entirely. I have driven by.
You are going like 55 through downtown San Francisco.
And there are pedestrians. They don't really come into the game unless you like get out and walk around. Because like if you get out and walk around, the game realizes like, oh, he's out and walking around. I guess I'll just drop in some pedestrians around and make it look like things are happening. Pedestrians will stop. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no! Okay.
It's a wash.
It's nice to know that
Get
you
out of the
aren't
car.
hurt when you crash.
That's
You're
true.
fine. Let's just walk the next block.
We'll just walk. Look, see, there's a bus. I wish I could just steal a bus, GTA
This is in
style,
GTA.
and just create my own fun.
All right, now what about this?
No, look, there's people. There's people over here, and they're at a
Go
bus
talk
stop.
to them.
I'm gonna do it.
Why?
And you sort of like when you get near people, this happens.
Which really, I think, is a commentary on how most people view bus drivers. They don't view them as people.
Ooh.
They view them as just
I didn't even think about that.
ephemeral, parts of the machine
just
that
a tool.
takes them and they don't treat them with the respect they deserve.
Look at this guy. Also, something else that was kind of funny driving around. I was just driving around like trying to obey the rules of the road. Wasn't doing anything crazy. Wasn't going 85 down the wrong side of the street. Cars will just run into each other. I've watched cars like T-bone buses and stuff.
As they do in real life.
Just randomly.
Did you hear what happened this morning?
No. Why don't you go ahead and tell us?
A dude. All right. So in San Francisco, you have this light rail system that goes through a tunnel at one point, and then comes up onto the street surface and then goes along for a while. A dude drove an SUV down the rails into the tunnel, got stuck, jammed up all the trains, disrupted the track, and that's the kind of crazy crap that happens in real life. So I don't think, a random T-boning is really too much of a stretch here.
These things happen. So I'm going to try to pick a bus route again that's near our starting location, and maybe we'll be able to get. Oh, wait, there it was.
All right, now let me ask you this, Curtis. While Maxwell tries to get into an actual bus and arrive, I'm not optimistic, but I think he can do it.
Look at my thing.
Compare this kind of game to someone who, say, like creates model trains. They are, they're creating something, and it's, when you have a finished model train set, all the train does is go around in a circle and maybe stop. So it's not a thrill, right? It's not that.
No, not really.
It's not that F1. It's not that flight sim that Maxwell was talking about.
I think it's more the collection of those trains. They're like, I really need this. It's not about what it does.
It's a collect them all kind of thing.
It's like, what does this represent as a whole?
It's also maybe the aesthetic of creating something that you can then look at, whereas this is...
I like to think it's mainly just insanity.
It's mainly insanity. Clearly, we have some strong opinions on different people's hobbies. Maxwell is utterly failing to get into this.
Just the endless toil.
Are you sure that's the real bus?
I'm going to berate him real quick and see if I can't whip him into shape.